Oh my god!
Sean!
Wait. Shh.
Look at the light angle and you just do this.
This is so random, so old school.
It's creepy.
Some explorations don't feel dangerous at first until one moment flips everything. From explorers discovering a body outline still burned into the floor of an abandoned home, to others realizing a trusted guide has vanished, leaving them trapped deep underground with no way out. These encounters prove how fast curiosity turns into survival. When escape depends on luck instead of planning, how do you know when you've already gone too far? On June 12th, 2022, YouTuber Gabe Foshi ventured into the unfinished remains of Neff's Castle, concealed by forests near Stonington, Connecticut. The structure stood deserted after multiple tragedies tied to its owner Nettleton Neff, allowing the half-built castle to crumble and be taken back by nature.
That says sacrifice here. Now that you know why I brought you.
Oh my god.
Wait. Shh. I thought I heard like a crunch of a foot. Is this the basement?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, it's the basement, bro. Yeah. We'll check that out before we go up.
Yeah, that's the abyss.
This place is literally for a haunted movie, bro.
As the camera moves inward, faint noises interrupt the stillness, and a shadowed lower level below the ruins appears vast, hollow, quiet, and unsettling. Whether these moments are influenced by the site's tragic history or by a mind-filling unseen spaces, the visit poses a quiet question in locations marked by loss. Are we merely responding to the past, or to something still waiting there? In October 2025, YouTuber Adam ventured into Bronwaygarth Hospital in North Wales, a former Victorian workhouse jail and medical facility, where many individuals reportedly died alone. Prior to entering, he had been cautioned by both local authorities and paranormal researchers about reports of a hostile male presence believed to remain within the building. Once inside, the exploration quickly grew uneasy when a door seemed to shut by itself, creating the impression that he was being intentionally confined.
Oh my god!
Sean!
Oh my god!
Sean! You fucking saw that, yeah?
Did the door close?
Yep. It tried to shut me in there. You crying?
No, I want to though.
How crazy is that? Because it literally said, go left, and I went down there, and then it tried to shut me in the room.
Who was it that tried to trap me in that room?
Me.
Who was it that tried to trap me in that room?
Oh.
That 100% says me.
Later, while surveying a long vacant corridor using an SLS camera, a small humanoid shape appeared positioned in a doorway, matching a consistent size and form despite no physical object being there. That same corridor has long been linked to stories of a childlike spirit said to
Middle of the corridor. See, that's the stuff I'm looking for, because there's nothing that would pick it up, you know? It just flashed again. Yeah, it's still there. Can you move your arms? That's still there, right in front of me. There's literally nothing there that should be. It's quite small. Maybe a child.
So we're following maybe.
There is literally nothing there that this should be picking up.
It's picking up the same.
The same size, the same shape. Can you? I was literally about to say, can you show yourself in it? So it's just on my right. If there's any spirits that can manifest that are strong enough, look right in this doorway again. There's literally nothing there. Can you move away? Wow.
Wander the halls searching for his father. Whether the figure was caused by equipment error, heightened tension, or something truly unexplained, the footage leaves a lingering question if nothing was present. Why did it appear to react with such accuracy? On July 1st, 2019, YouTuber Lewis Clark and a group of friends documented what started as a relaxed exploration of an abandoned hospital, expecting nothing beyond another eerie yet harmless location.
We're ready to explore. We've already entered the place. It's quite eerie, it's quite dingy, but we're going to go around, we're going to have a look.
I have my stick.
Why have you got your stick, Rob?
I always have a stick.
Why do you always have a stick?
When idiots like you try to make me jump.
I'll break the lock.
I won't come up.
I think it's locked. There's loads of documents here.
About your protection.
I take it you've employed.
From the moment they stepped inside, the building felt off, dark, cluttered, and deeply unsettling. But they continued moving farther in while filming. The atmosphere shifted suddenly when they encountered an unknown man inside the hospital, at first assuming he was a harmless squatter.
Did I scare you, Rob? Yeah, he just walked into it. Jesus Christ. Wait, what? There's someone in there. No, there's not.
Hello?
You alright?
You alright?
You alright, pal?
Jeez, we're filming video.
We can't. We're alright. He's alright, yeah?
Zoom in on him. Sam?
What was that?
Mate, move, Rob.
Get it up, just get it out, Rob. Just get
What's
it
he
out.
done? Has he tried to
Get it out.
Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move,
Fucking doctor, when you go, just go get him, do something.
Oh, what is it? Let me see that needle. Get Sam out. Where is it? Oh, is that a proper? That's.
Is that my blood? Is that his blood?
I don't know.
Is he bleeding? Right. Okay.
I don't know. You should probably take him to the hospital. That's
Now.
Yeah. Just check.
Okay. Go. Bailey, have you found him?
Wait, what? You know where he got me?
Right. I can't remember the way out.
Within moments, uncertainty turned into panic as one member of the group was unexpectedly attacked and injured with a needle. The situation escalated rapidly, filled with shouting fear, and the realization that the danger was real. Aware of the serious risks linked to needle injuries, they ended the exploration and rushed to seek help.
Come on, Rob. I got him on camera. He just went for him and just stuck him. I don't know, but you're panicking. You're right.
I'm trying to squeeze it out.
Yeah, but he could. No, I'm not trying to alarm anything, right? But potentially, if that's a used needle.
Yeah, Lewis, alright, mate. You know, we're fully aware.
So why don't we?
I can't even see what's going on now. So, do we talk camera? Go on, let's just get him up to the no.
There's Bailey there. Rob, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to leave you. We're gonna get Sam to hospital. Right, I'm gonna take him up there. Well, do you want to stay with him or whatever? Do you want to come with me? Whatever. Come on, Sam. Is it painful?
It's just a weird burn.
A weird burn. You have got a bit of blood out your neck.
Although Sam avoided serious harm, the incident revealed how quickly curiosity can become dangerous, raising the question of how many abandoned places conceal risks far worse than the paranormal, and whether some locations are simply never safe to enter. In December 2021, a creator and a companion went back to an abandoned home in Canada to resume exploring a property that had been taken after the previous occupants were arrested for cultivating illegal materials prior to legalization. The house seemed frozen in time, with children's toys and baby gates still spread throughout, offering no hint of what was coming.
Not really sure what to expect. There's a lot of stuff left behind here. There's a lot of stuff here. I'll talk to you guys when we get a little closer. Lawnmower. Still open, that's a good sign. A little bit sketched to get in, but something's moving in the bush right here.
As they walked through the rotting interior, they became aware of something unsettling. A door that had been locked and boarded on their visit was now standing open. Moving forward carefully, odors filled the air, and at the far end of a room, they noticed what looked like a person lying still.
The hell? Guys, look at this. Everything we've watching. This is handcuffs on.
Nice spider web.
Holy crap, there you go. Oh, jeez, look at that guy. Oh.
No.
Oh. You okay?
Oh yeah. Just try to do it one hand. We just gotta make sure we don't fall through this roof, guys.
Yeah. Now stay on the beams, eh?
For sure.
That's
So much random stuff.
I know, literally. Oh,
Oh!
creepy!
I don't like those guys.
Just look at that. This is so random, so old school. Like,
That's creepy.
I got the wide angle on you just in case.
That stinks.
Oh.
What the f?
Oh.
Yo!
What? What is
Do you not see that at the very end? That's a body.
Is it?
There's a body in there. Yo, yo. Hello? Are you alive? That is somebody laying there, dude.
Look, that's somebody laying there. See that? Oh my god, that's somebody.
What the f?
Oh, sorry.
They're not even moving. Hello?
We gotta get.
Hey, you okay?
You guys see that? That's literally a person. We should go.
We're gonna have to call the police and just tell them.
Yeah, we have to.
Let's get here.
Let's go.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that vlog. We just called the police. We're gonna get out of here because I don't really want to get in trouble for being here, but we're gonna get out of here.
Realizing the seriousness of the moment, they left immediately and contacted police. To this day, it remains unclear who that individual was or what had taken place inside that room, leaving one disturbing question behind. If they had arrived sooner, would they have witnessed something far worse or placed themselves in its path? On November 2nd, 2021, YouTuber and urban explorer Freaktography entered an abandoned house that initially felt like a forgotten time capsule. Personal belongings left in place, old records spread across rooms, and black mold slowly crawling along the walls. The environment pointed to a quiet home once lived in by an elderly resident, nothing more than that. But as he went deeper inside, a sudden realization completely changed the tone of the exploration. He knew exactly which house he had stepped into.
Okay. Oh, guys. Okay. I just realized where we are. I just realized what house we're in. And I had no idea, guys. Whew. Okay. That changes things. I'm going to change my tone here. I just realized where we are. I just realized what house we're in. And I had no idea, guys. Whew, okay, that changes things. I'm going to change my tone here. Guys, this is a body stain. Somebody passed away right here. And well, I didn't expect that. Okay. You guys have probably seen this. Some other explorers have been here in the past and have posted some photos of this in this video. But unfortunately, yes, I believe it was an old woman who fell here and passed away on the floor. And see what I can dig up in terms of information without giving away too much. But yeah, that changes things. That changes my whole mood of this house, realizing that this is that house. So, I don't want to step on that. Let me just move over here and take a step over. So you've got legs, you can see the torso, the arms, and the head. That is my second body stain, guys. My second body stain. There's a wig right there.
On the floor, distinct body stains marked where someone had died, the outline still visible. Legs, torso, arms, even the head with a wig resting nearby. The discovery shifted the space from abandoned to deeply personal. How long she remained there before being discovered is still unknown, leaving behind a haunting question when places like this are left frozen in time. How many stories end without anyone ever knowing when or how they truly ended? In July 2023, Sam and Jess entered an abandoned farmhouse in Wales and were instantly hit by a stench unlike anything they had ever experienced before. Inside the property revealed conditions far beyond simple neglect rooms.
I wonder why he would keep the whole body like that. But that's just a tub of bones. Oh my god. What the hell? It stinks. I wonder why she would keep them all inside. Oh. There's bones everywhere. in the sink. That one had horns.
You lost
Look, bags of bodies. Chainsaw.
Oh yeah, but this is what this was.
Yeah, this white bag is just a bag of bodies. They probably didn't want to get into trouble, did they?
Oh yeah, so they hid it all.
For, but like, neglecting the animals.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Look, another bag of bones in a wheelbarrow. Oh, what a creepy place. It's got the workbench over here. New body parts. Oh my god, Sam. It's like a baby's body in there.
Oh my god.
That's actual baby one. Baby sheep. Oh my god.
Look. Battery acid.
Oh my god.
There was obviously
burning them.
Yeah, sorry my language, yeah. They obviously just...
Oh my god. Yeah, look, they've even got the tub for it. Burning down the bones.
Yeah, that's what stinks in here.
What's in
Oh,
here?
mate, there's just
Toilet. Apart from obviously... Okay, so there's like 3 people outside the house right now. I don't know if they're gonna come in or not. This is too tense. There's an old man in the front garden. I wonder which door he can access. Shh. He's trying to get in the front door. I literally just missed it.
Packed with animal remains, bags filled with bones, scattered tools, and signs of crude efforts to get rid of bodies, turning the farmhouse into something profoundly disturbing. As they continued moving through the building, tension escalated when unfamiliar people appeared outside, forcing them to leave quickly. Later, a local resident explained that the parents who once owned the property had died, and their daughter, unable to maintain the farm, eventually abandoned it. But the discovery raises one chilling question. How long can something this extreme go unnoticed? And how many similar places remain hidden in plain sight? In September 2025, YouTuber SideQuest and his team headed out to investigate what they believed was an abandoned royal school, somewhere in the UK, entering through makeshift openings, and preparing for an extended exploration of the enormous site.
What? How's he going to climb it though? They just put fencing all the way around. Just going to go for it, I think. Hopefully. Alrighty, Polio. Where did you put your foot, Mesh? First one there, yeah. Yeah, nice. I'm hooked. Nice. Here we go then. That's my torch. The Royal School Shuttle Service. 22 plate. We'll leave that there. Here we go. Right, so now we're just going to get Vacant Haven in with us. Hey. Come on, put your foot on the hinge. Hinge on the wire, no. It's quite solid.
How'd you get over there?
Stick one foot here and put the other one in the metal, I did.
That assumption quickly collapsed when alarms movement and clear signs of human presence made it obvious the location was not truly abandoned. Shortly after, they were confronted by a man who explained the property was still operational, with families and children living on the grounds and certain areas being used by authorities for training purposes. Recognizing the error, the group stayed calm, diffused the situation, and agreed to leave without any confrontation.
That alarm system's on, I think. Yeah, but they'd have to be watching it. They're going. Vacant Haven are going. They're going. I think that they... Oh, right, that is all sealed. There's a geezer. Did he see you? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Right, let's just walk up. See him. Walk up and walk out. Yeah.
We're happy to leave, mate. We're happy to leave. Yeah, oh yeah, we had no idea there were kids on site. Absolutely
no
fine.
worries, mate.
We're happy to leave, not a problem at all. Where can we leave? What's the best way for us to go?
You came back in.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're happy to do that if that's what you want us to do.
Yeah, I can do.
No point shouting, mate, we're talking to you.
Off, because it's not a civil matter, because I ain't civil. So go, okay?
All right.
I said we're happy to. That's absolutely fine.
It's not fun, is it? I'm not going to put on your social media, this is not an abandoned site.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that after his attitude, to be honest.
I can tell you now.
Yeah.
And as from Monday, the Met Police are here training dogs.
Doing it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah. It's been downloaded now because obviously we videoed because you can't lift off.
Yeah, basically someone put it on YouTube.
Oh, right.
On Saturday.
Oh, right, okay.
They've showed all the access points. We've locked everything. There are still 3 families living on site with kids.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm happy to report that, mate. That's honestly, I'm happy to put that out there. That's absolutely fine. We're not here to cause any hassle, I promise you. We thought it was abandoned. I do apologise. Yeah, I promise you, we explore abandoned places. We thought this was abandoned. Now we know it's not, but we will tell people.
Advertised as abandoned.
Yeah, it's going.
We're in the middle of clearing all the buildings out.
I'll be honest with you, it's going around at the minute. There's like exploring group, and this one is being passed around as abandoned. Yeah, no, so I will go on there and I'll say it's not. I've been there. I'll show this video. Look now. Honestly, we're not here to cause trouble. Most of us aren't.
I don't hold back.
Look, the encounter ended without incident, but it leaves an unsettling question behind when locations are shared online as empty and forgotten. How often are explorers stepping into places that were never abandoned at all? Today's account takes us far beneath the streets of Paris, into a vast underground maze that is both historically intriguing and highly unpredictable. It follows Galage, the creator behind the YouTube channel Nightscape, known to more than 1 million subscribers for daring and visually striking explorations. This journey, however, would become one of the most frightening moments of his life. It began on June 7th, 2017, while Galagi was in London. Acting on impulse, he and his friend Dibs booked a last-minute bus ride to Paris, planning to explore one of the city's most notorious underground locations, the Paris Catacombs.
What is going on, guys? Nightscape here. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of the situation right now. So currently, me and the boy Dibsdale, we are in my place. At about 3 a.m. this morning, we decided to book coaches to Paris at 9 a.m. Currently, we've both done an all-nighter. We are both extremely tired. We are gonna push through it. We're gonna go to Victoria. We're gonna get on a coach to Paris, and we're gonna try and explore the catacombs and potentially some rooftops. Hopefully it should be good. Hope you guys enjoy.
Although a small portion of the tunnels is officially open to tourists, Galagi and Dibs had different intentions. They were aiming for the Forbidden Zones, a restricted network stretching over 200 miles beneath the city. To navigate the complex tunnels, they connected online with a local urban explorer using the alias Tainted. He claimed extensive knowledge of the underground system and offered to act as their guide. Trusting his confidence, they met him in Paris the following day and prepared for what they expected would be an exciting urban exploration.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what just happened?
Okay.
What just happened?
Essentially what happened was, we came with a guy called Tainted, who we met on Instagram, and we got to this room, we got pretty deep, we came in, we've been walking for a good 20 minutes, and then we went to go get some pictures. He stayed here with my camera and our bags. After about a few minutes, he said he was going to pee. We said, okay, cool. And then we came back, he hasn't returned, it's been about 20 minutes now, my camera's gone, and he's left us alone, taking my camera deep in the Paris Catacombs. So we're a bit like not sure what to do at the moment.
Look, let me show you guys. Like this is we don't really know the way back. Like we're not sure of the way back.
We don't know the way back.
So we're like stuck underground, and we found this ladder, which is very very tall, but it's completely locked. Completely locked. So we literally don't know the way out, and we're stuck deep under Paris. We've got a bus back to London at 9 a.m.
Okay, I mean, so like, this is pretty crazy. I've never really been in a situation like this. So now this vlog has taken a turn from Paris Catacombs to stuck in Paris Catacombs.
From a fun urbex vlog to literally like...
We won't die, but it's like, it's just like, it's crazy because like, he was did you shake your head? Yeah, it's crazy because like, he was such a nice guy as well. We thought it was so cool.
We invited him to London.
We invited him to London, everything, and now like, he's done this and it's just like, you don't do that, man. That's just crazy. Like, who does that?
Torches and shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, from now I'm going to be vlogging, trying to get out of the Paris Catacombs, and yeah, let's do this.
The group entered the catacombs and moved deeper into the dark, confined corridors. Roughly 20 minutes in, they stopped to take photographs. Tainted held Galagi's camera while the others looked around. Then, without any warning, he vanished, taking the camera and their bags with him. At first they assumed he had simply walked ahead, but as several minutes passed, the reality became clear they had been robbed, and abandoned underground. Panic quickly set in. They had no map, no water, no clear way to retrace their path, and no phone signal. They wandered the tunnels trying to remain calm, but soon realized how deep they were. A sealed ladder offered no escape, and time was running out. They had a return bus scheduled for London the next morning. In desperation, they began leaving behind small objects found in the tunnels, attempting to create a makeshift trail. What had started as an exciting adventure had turned into a survival situation.
So, it's 2:09 a.m. right now. I've got 12% battery and no service. I'm going to try and go to the top of this ladder. Hopefully we can get service. But yeah, if not, we're just going to have to try and make our way up. The thing is as well, you might be thinking this is fake, but I promise, I swear on my life, this is not fake.
I got work Friday, reckon I'll make it.
Mate.
Music. Yo! Gallagher! Come. Yo, man!
After hours of confusion, fading battery power, and no visible exit, they finally heard something music, faint but unmistakable, echoing from deeper within the tunnels. They called out, hoping someone might hear them.
Came here with a person.
Yes. Cataphile?
With a cataphile.
I see nobody.
Nobody.
He took my camera and left.
Here.
This is us?
Yes, here. Exit.
Fuck that.
He asked us if we wanted to see.
Merci.
Thank you.
Mate, how am I going to get my camera back?
Well, I don't know if you are going to be able to.
By pure chance, a man appeared, a local familiar with the forbidden catacombs. Galagi and Dibs explained what had happened, and the stranger agreed to guide them out.
You sweet? Can't believe it, man. It was such a good trip as well. It was going so well. And pretty much all of my footage is gone as well. I've got like one day.
He led them through narrow passages and flooded tunnels until they finally saw daylight they had escaped. Physically exhausted and emotionally shaken, they returned to their hotel.
We're out of the catacombs. I think now me and Dibs were just like a bit baffled really as to what has just happened. I mean, like he took us down there. He seemed like such a nice guy. We were nice to him. There was nothing bad. Like it was just a normal situation. We got deep into the catacombs. We sat down. We told him that we had no map, no food, no water. He knew that, and still he goes on and robs me and leaves us deep in the catacombs. Like, I don't get what kind of person does that to someone. It's just, I really just don't know what to say really. Like, I don't know. What makes it worse is that now I literally don't have a camera. So I genuinely don't think I'm going to be able to afford another one. Not for a long time, especially if I can't make. Sorry, I could not make a proper vlog for you guys. It was such a good trip. I had so much more footage that I had for you. It was so good. What can you do? These things happen sometimes. All right, we're going to change our shoes and then we're going to go back to our hotel.
The aftermath was filled with anger and disbelief. The man they had trusted had stolen their equipment and knowingly left them underground without basic supplies. The sense of betrayal ran deep. Later, Galagi addressed the camera, expressing regret that he could not deliver the full vlog he had planned. Most of the footage was gone with the stolen camera. What remained was a raw reminder of how quickly things can spiral out of control when trust is misplaced. The Paris catacombs are a popular destination for illegal explorers, but they are also a hotspot for scams and danger. Some believe the incident was planned from the start, while others argue that navigating such an enormous tunnel system with a stranger carries enough risk on its own. Whether intentional or impulsive, the betrayal left Galagi without his gear and nearly cost them much more. They were fortunate someone found them. But what if no one had? And even more unsettling, what else might be hiding in those tunnels besides people? Meet Josh, one of YouTube's most well-known urban explorers. With more than 4.5 million subscribers on his channel, Exploring with Josh, he is recognized for traveling across the world and documenting eerie, long-abandoned locations. In this specific video, however, he and his friends encounter something that goes far beyond ordinary decay. The date was March 9th, 2015, on a cold winter day. Josh set out alongside friends Cody, Steve, and John to explore a massive abandoned school that had remained empty since 2002. Although the building had been left to deteriorate, rumors surrounded it involving underground tunnels and unusual occurrences stories many dismissed as urban legends. At first, the location felt like a typical abandoned site. They walked through collapsing hallways and classrooms covered in graffiti. But as they moved deeper into one of the older wings, the mood shifted rapidly. A strong odor filled the air, sharp and unpleasant, making it clear they might not be alone. Driven by curiosity, the group continued forward. That was when they came across something far more disturbing than anticipated.
This whole building just smells disgusting.
Oh, wow, I smell it now. This is awful. Oh, damn. You guys could go up first.
We're going down.
What the hell?
Yo.
This is serious.
Guys, I've never seen anything like this.
It smells nasty.
What the hell? And it's still wet, guys. This is fresh. Blood.
That is not blood. I don't know what it is.
It smells nasty.
I'm not touching that.
Look at the duct.
Dude, that is insane.
Dude, this is insane.
Let's keep that shit. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
No, let's keep that duct tape.
I don't want to touch any of this stuff. I want to taste it.
On a lower level of the building, they found a trail of red liquid still wet and splashed across the floor. Nearby were symbols and markings arranged in what looked like a ritual circle, some appearing to be drawn using a substance that looked and smelled like blood. At the center sat a chair positioned as if someone had been using it during a ritual. Despite the shock, the group split up. Steve and John remained behind to examine the scene, while Josh and Cody moved deeper into the building.
See, look how nice these rooms are. These rooms still look perfectly, like, almost new. Like, people can still actually live here and stuff, but yet they still keep it abandoned. Some holes and stuff left, but... Oh my fucking god. Did you get that on tape? That is insane. Oh my god, another door just closed. Oh my god. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Holy shit, we're just standing on another satanic thing. And this is going on? Dude, upside down crosses.
Not long afterward, they entered another section that appeared strangely untouched. Several classrooms were still intact with furniture in place, as if frozen in time. Then doors began to move, one slowly opening, followed moments later by another slamming shut. As the camera continued recording, they realized they were standing inside a second ritual site, marked with upside-down crosses and disturbing messages written across the walls. The atmosphere grew heavier. Loud banging sounds echoed through the halls, and the pattern of doors opening and slamming continued. With each new sound, their fear intensified.
This is insane. We can't be here that long. We're getting back to some dangerous shit, guys. 666 devil. Upside down cross. Guys, so much doors are opening and closing right now. Sounds like someone hitting like a wall. I know, it really does though. Of course, I'm pointing at this thing that says I like taking my ass.
As they passed another hallway, marked with the number 666, more unexplained knocking followed, like someone striking the walls, just out of view. At that point, it became clear they were in over their heads. Choosing safety over exploration, they turned back. Step by step, they retraced their path and managed to exit the building without further incident. But the damage had already been done. What they had seen and heard left a lasting impression far beyond footage for a video. Outside, they discussed what had occurred, attempting to make sense of it, whether it was genuine paranormal activity or evidence of dark rituals. One thing was certain: the school held secrets that were never meant to be uncovered. While some argued the moving doors and symbols could have been staged by previous visitors, others believed the group may have stumbled upon an active site used for occult practices. The presence of fresh markings and the timing of the disturbances make it difficult to dismiss the possibility of something paranormal, or at least intentional and sinister. Was the group being watched the entire time? And if they hadn't left when they did, what else might they have encountered deeper inside those halls? This disturbing footage was recorded by Adam, a creator many viewers may recognize from his channel Adam Mark. He's known for exploring haunted and unexplained locations alone, often placing himself deep inside environments associated with fear and mystery. However, this particular investigation would stand out from anything he had experienced before. The incident took place on June 8, 2024, when Adam entered an abandoned house by himself, unaware of how unsettling the night was about to become. As he made his way through the rotting hallways and unstable staircases, the atmosphere felt unusually cold and oppressive.
Hello?
Upon reaching the upper floor, he became aware of something out of place. A door handle began moving, slowly, repeatedly. as if pressure was being applied from the opposite side.
There's no one in here. There's no one in here.
He paused, attempting to determine whether there was a logical explanation. No sound followed. After a brief moment, he opened the door and stepped inside. The room was completely vacant. There were no signs of movement, no indication that anyone had been there, only silence, and an overwhelming sense of being observed. Shaken by the experience, Adam chose to leave the building. Yet, as he descended back through the structure, the uneasy feeling intensified. It felt as though something unseen was trailing him, pressing down with each step. Once safely away, Adam shared the footage online, where it quickly sparked discussion. Some viewers believed the event suggested a paranormal encounter. Others focused on the precise timing of the movement and the sudden silence that followed. No explanation fully accounted for what occurred inside the house. The moving door could potentially be attributed to environmental causes such as air pressure, unstable flooring, or natural shifts within the aging structure. Still others argue that the absence of sound paired with the exact timing and the intense fear Adam described suggests something less ordinary. Some believe it may have been an attempt at contact. Adam left the house unharmed, but questions remain. What might have happened if he had opened that door moments later, or if he had decided not to leave at all?
That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story? Share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.